What up? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday. It is the weekend, and it is day 162 of Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. Just wanted to bring a little video here. I am heading to the gym right now after I had a nice long, battle last night and this morning into this afternoon, trying to get, internet restored. Fun stuff. Dealing with things, trying to get things switched over, trying to get access to things after, losing a parent. Things are tough. And it's just been tough to get into things. So finally got that situated after, tons of being transferred and fun stuff. So anyway, going to the gym now. Just wanted to bring a little video here. I was sitting here just driving, thinking to myself, what do I want to talk about? I mean, there's just so many things that I can talk about. And I wanted to have some sort of an idea before I jumped into a video. So here I am. And the topic that came to my mind is just, motivation, determination, and just drive. Just the ability to push yourself and not to give up. Even me, as somebody who is very driven, who is, very self-propelled at times, who, is motivated, who wants success, who wants a lot of things, when the cards start getting stacked against you and things get really tough, it's very, very easy to allow all of that confusion, all of that madness just stack up and paralyze you, or, try to deter you from what you're doing and what you believe in. And it is so easy to feel like maybe you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you aren't capable of doing it, that you're not worth it. I mean, there's so many different emotions and thoughts that come through you when you're struggling and you feel like you're backed against the wall. And you have two options. You either, put your nose to the grindstone and go after it, or, you go in a different direction. And I was kind of faced with that over the last month, but extremely faced with it. My back against the wall, having to make a decision to turn left or turn right. And over the last 2 weeks, and I didn't know what was in store for me. I didn't know how to feel, what to feel, what was coming, what I can manage. I tried to make the best of a tough situation, and it managed to work out for me. But obviously, the process for what I do for work is it is continuous. You have to put up, and so I've got momentum. Hopefully I can continue that momentum rolling forward. But at this point, I have a little bit of relief, and I was actually really happy and relieved at the end of the day yesterday when I got off work, went to the gym, felt good, and then when I got home, that whole internet situation with internet DirecTV battle just kind of halted and ruined my night, because I just wanted to sit down, eat my dinner, watch some Hulu, and then maybe play some Xbox with my buddy, and I didn't get to do that, and I had to sit on the phone for hours fighting with a company who just was not willing to understand circumstances. So got it all worked out, but everything is just mental willpower and believing in yourself. And that's why I'm trying to bring this video, is just to say that, you have to be able to believe in yourself, even when the chips are stacked against you, when the odds are against you, when you feel like you just aren't good enough. You have to know, and you have to realize that you are good enough, that you have a lot of capabilities, you have a lot of talent that you have, maybe other people don't. And the best way to showcase and to prove that, and you don't even need to prove it to anybody else, you prove it to yourself by going after it and doing it and making that difference, and you let your actions speak. And that's what it comes down to. Words aren't needed. Your energy, your actions, your decision making, and everything after that is going to show what you're about. So if you're talented, if you believe in something, if you're about something, or if you're not, it's going to show in body language. It's going to show in what you put out, what you put forth. So you just have to believe in yourself. And the best way to find that belief in yourself is to anchor yourself in those things that you love to do, in those hobbies. For me, making these videos, going to the gym, I always talk about it, I always say it, those two major things really keep me moving forward. Helping people, I have, the gym is such a good release for me, and it's a constant, there is no end of the line, and there's always something to grow, and there's always something to work for myself in the gym that I'm trying to chase. So there's no, reaching a point and saying, you know what, now what? I mean, there's always something to continue reaching for. So the other one is, a lot of times I'll spend some time in the evening when it's, getting closer to bedtime, play a little bit of games with my buddy. When we both have free time for that, and that's a nice escape from reality, just, unwind and, not think about things and just do something that you enjoy. So the gym and that is both those. The gym is more so allowing frustrations or allowing energy to come out and channeling it into something great that I can see in the mirror, that I can feel. Let me back up. That I can see in the mirror, that I can feel daily. I can see it, I can feel it. It's there. There is accomplishment, there is improvement, there is goals to reach and work for and attain, and you can see it at face value. It is there, right there. So if you want it enough, you gotta work for it, and if you don't, you gotta make a decision and start taking steps to finding where you're supposed to be. So sitting still and doing nothing is never going to get you anywhere. Whether it's right or wrong, whether you're not sure what you're doing or not, doing something is better than sitting there and doing nothing. I paraphrase, there was a wise man that I knew many years ago that told me that don't just sit there, do something, even if it's right or wrong, because something's better than nothing. There was, I've got that kind of bet flip-flopped in a way, but doing something is better than nothing. So figuring out what you want, what you need, what's, the best for you or you and the people around you. But ultimately, another thing that I came across the one day is I saw a post, and it's so true. And people always, you ask for advice, or if you're talking to people, everybody is going to give you their opinion and their thoughts on what you should or shouldn't do. But at the end of the day, the decisions we make, we have to live with. We have to live with the process after. We have to live with the consequences. We have to, work through it. We have to work on it. And, if there's success, if there's great things that come from it, great. But I mean, the struggle, the setbacks, the consequence, all that stuff that you deal with when making decisions, we have to live it. So anybody else is telling you, you should make this decision, this big decision, you should do this. But they don't have to live that decision. It's so easy to make a decision for somebody else when you don't have to, deal with the consequences or deal with the setbacks of going without. So it's always nice to take people's advice, but always remember that other people's, thoughts and opinions and decisions on what you should be doing, they aren't in your shoes, and they aren't thinking of it as, well, what are the consequences? It's like going up to a roulette table, or going up to a table and putting a bet down. It's easy to tell somebody else to put a bunch of money down, but when it's your own money, you might be a little more careful, or a little bit, the roles reverse and the thoughts go differently. So just remember that when you're taking a gamble, other people that are giving you advice have no stock. They have no money in that stock. They have no horse in that race. They can make that decision, and they don't have to worry about what's going to happen. So just remember that. Outweighing the situation, the pros, the cons, and coming up with the best solution is always the best way. Figuring out what's best for you, what's best going forward for the future, and what's best for the people around you. If there's people that, you know, depend on you, it's making split decisions in a lot of situations is not a good idea. So it's best to be calculated and in thought. So I just wanted to bring a little video. I haven't been bringing too many consistent ones. I brought you one here. I'm hoping that I can bring another one tomorrow. I think I should be able to on, you know, Self-Love Sunday. And we're gonna keep rolling forward. I'm still doing well on this this kind of diet to teach myself some discipline on eating and whatnot. It's going well. I feel a lot cleaner, a lot better. The gym's going well. I'm going 1 to 2 times a day. I'm going every night after work so that I can do the cardio, but I'm going a lot of mornings. And today it's Saturday. I normally don't go to the gym on the weekends, but I'm going to keep pushing it on overdrive, go in there and do some cardio, and maybe do some core and some more lifting, and just keep, you know, busting my butt to reach and continue chasing what I was chasing before I had the injury, before I had the surgery. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Dave's Daily D, Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. This is day 162. We are rolling right forward. As always, like the video, you know, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Instagram, join the Facebook group, any of those things. I've got it on a couple different platforms. I try to keep these videos out there. I hope everybody is super well. I hope you guys are still enjoying the content. I promise to keep bringing valuable content to you guys. I want to make a difference. I want to help give hope and bring as much positive, valuable content to all of you that I can. I love y'all so much for tuning in and watching. Let's have a wonderful Saturday. The sun is out here in Ohio. Let's enjoy it. And, you know, let's stay beautiful, guys. I love y'all so much again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough for those who, you know, subscribe, who watch, who let me know, you know, feedback on videos and whatnot, who comment, who tell me that, you know, I've made a difference in a day or made a difference in their life. So to that nature, those things are really good. They help continue to propel me forward. And I don't need reassurance. I don't need positive reinforcement, but it's always nice when you hear those things. As a person who loves to be, you know, nice and grateful and beautiful, with a, you know, just there for people, to hear the difference that you made. You don't need to hear it, but when you do hear it, it's just it's a major difference, and it helps continue pushing you forward when all the ugly and all the dark is hitting you and everything is just trying to beat you down and change who you are. To know that you made a difference to that one person, it's very important. So just remember that, guys. Being appreciative, as always, waking up, being thankful for that day, being thankful for the people around you, thankful for the blessings in front of you, the opportunities that you have, and obviously the two major things after we wake up thankful is, number one, time, energy, and passion, or time, energy. Wow, I'm having a brain fart. Time, energy, and passion into the things that will help you be successful, and 2, time, energy, and passion into the things that are going to help you grow. Again, thank you for tuning in, guys. I love y'all so much. You guys have a good day, and maybe I'll tune in later. We'll see.